Hello guys, Wooly here. We're back on the Hypermine modded server. And first off, I apologise profusely for the lack of episodes this week. I've had a bit of a crazy week for work, and also, yeah, I was going to record last night, but I ran into a few problems with stuff and things, and in the end, it wasn't good footage. So yeah, I'm going to take you through what I've done since the last episode, and then we'll get on and build something. So I have a quarry. I have completed one standard size quarry, which bagged me not very much, to be honest. But yeah, you've all seen quarry setups before, so I have diamond pipe sorting out these items into barrels. So dirt, cobble, two of the clay types, the normal kind of clay balls and gravel, and then the rest go into these gold chests. Gold chests. Yep. And what is slightly non-usual is that I have a coal. Can't jump up there. I have a coke oven here, and that is because I'm still at that early point in the game where fuel is not something I can just pull like stacks of fuel out of my back pocket. So I'm making coke to fuel things, coal coke, and I have been entirely unable to locate any Enderman. I heard one once, but it was raining and he immediately teleported somewhere I know not where. So yeah, I can't make any chunk loaders. So that is a bit of a pain in the bum. So the only way I can keep this coke oven loaded is keeping it in the same chunk as this quarry. Otherwise, every time I log off, it stops working, obviously, if it's back at my base. So yeah, I've got coal being routed into there, and this basically means if this is full of coal, which I don't think is ever going to happen, but it'll kind of go round, and it'll go around for a little bit trying to get in there, but eventually random chance is going to take it back out this way. And I don't believe items can enter and go straight back, so it should then go on and get sorted into one of these chests. In fact, you can see there is some coal. I wonder if there's any more that went in, because I did dump a load of coal that I'd manually picked up in there, so it was full at one point. So yeah, that works. That's awesome. And I'm powering it with these guys, Steam Dynamo. Not to be confused with Team Dynamo. No, don't know what that is. So Steam Dynamos are the new power source for Thermal Expansion 3, which has been added to the pack. Awesome! So they replace engines for thermal expansion, and they also introduce a new sort of power, RF, redstone flux. So thermal expansion is the guy who writes thermal expansion has obviously decided he needs his own proprietary power system. Effectively, RF is pretty much like MJ's. You can think of it like MJ's. Now, the only issue is you can't use MJ's, as far as I know, to power thermal expansion machines anymore. But you can use RFs, which is a quite a clumsy to say shortening. RFs or RFs, riffs. You can use riffs to power MJ powered machines like Buildcraft quarries, which is awesome. And I'm powering it through this universal cable. Now, originally I wanted to power it with leadstone conduit, this stuff, which is like a kind of a tier 1 version of thermal expansion's redstone conduit. If we look at the recipe, you can see it's only redstone, glass and lead. So you don't need any machines to make this, apart from, you know, the appropriate equipment to smelt up some some lead ingots. Can I? Oh, can I not shift click that off with a front force wrench? So yeah, it's great, except it's kind of buggy. It will power some things, but not other things. So I can't use it to power the Buildcraft quarry, and I can't use it to power some other MJ things. It might be actually be, well, I am using, I can use it to power a force infuser, for example, which is useful because if you try and use universal cable on any Darkcraft stuff, it does that buzzy thing and breaks off like I showed at the last episode. So that is a pain. But anyway, enough. That's 5 minutes on a quarry. Let's head. I have some speed upgraded force armor, which is very, very nice. I like it a lot. I also have a speed force pickaxe, and I love these. Watch this. Area mode activated. Bonk. Hee hee hee. Lovely. You gotta love that. And a sword which just has knockback on. So I have been working on my Darkcraft upgrade tome, like I said last episode. Unfortunately, so I've not seen any Enderman, but I've also not seen a single someone planting multicoloured trees. Take some, just replant. Nice. Black trees. Yeah, another mob that I have not seen hiding a hair of is bats. I have not seen a single bat, which is really annoying because in order to get to tier 2 of my, on the upgrade tome, I love this armor. Whee! You have to upgrade something with a bat claw, which is in this pack. Well, in packs with Darkcraft, bats when murderized drop bat claws. Can I get all the way around here? Maybe. No. Oh, and I ran out of magic. Never mind. I don't think there's a waterway all the way through to my place. I normally actually jump out of the river and start going across land. Oh well, I ran out of magic. So anyway, I will find my way back across to the base. Whee! And yeah, I will meet you over there. Okay, so here we are, back home again to our very unhomely home. So yeah, let's pop inside. I'll show you what's different here, and then we'll get on and build something. So yep, the outside is not so different. So yes, let's start at the top. Oh, I was growing force trees on those. They're nothing important. I now have 4 solar panels, still tier 1s, but they are producing enough power to be running these machines. So yeah, for the moment that's cool. I have now got a force crusher, which is like a compressor, I want to say. Yeah, compressor. And a force extractor, which is equivalent to an extractor, I guess. Let's pop that in there. This thing runs really nicely now. It's been accelerated up to 100% speed. So getting the stuffs together. Fuel is a problem. Let's turn that music off. Fuel is a problem at the moment. Yeah, I need to get on that. And one of the things I'm going to do to get on that is... yeah, I also made a carpenter because you can put liquid force in here and make force ingots, which is cool. Excuse me. Yeah, I've just got some chests, loads of stuff. blah blah blah. But yes, what I am going to do is I am going to use MFR planters and harvesters to make some forest trees and normal trees, and I'm probably going to make some more of these guys and have some wheat or maybe barley farms set up as well. But back to the forest trees, I'm going to use those to make these golden power sources. And I'll probably also use them to get liquid force as well, but primarily I'm looking for a golden power source, because that will power this furnace, and I won't have to get coal for the furnace, and that'll be quite a big help. So yes, golden power sources, and yeah, probably keep some logs for squeezing. So yeah, that'll be how that works. So I will. What I'll do? Let's have a look. Oh no! Freaky little. Hello. That spider must have run on the cactus. Anyway, oh, skeletal horse with a zombie on. Do I want to take him? No, we'll leave him for the moment. Yeah, I'm going to use this area because this is where I've been growing my trees. I'm going to build something in this area to house our MFR farms. But I think what I'll do is I'll make some more farms up and wait for it to be day, and then we'll lay the farms out before we build the building, basically. So yeah, I will get on crafting those and come back to you. Okay, so I've been busy. I've made this 42 by 42 block circle around this great wood tree. I figure that's going to be quite a nice centerpiece actually to the build I have in mind. However, let's do a little bit of the technical stuff and things. And you'd almost think I intentionally filled my inventory up. Right, so basically what we're going to do is we're going to divide this area up into, let's see, eighths. So if we have a look-see, we're going to have in fact, let's use this to get rid of some of these blocks. We'll have a 5. Okay, so these blocks are temporary, they're not going to stay here, but we'll have a 5 by 1, 2, 3, a 4 wide path. A 4 wide path into the middle from each side. So that was what, two blocks in, 1, 2, boom, like that. So I reckon, well, we could squeeze 3 MFR farms in, and night is falling. It always seems to be night on this server. Honest, it's just crazy, and there are so many mobs that it is almost impossible to get anything serious done during that time. Okay, so we'll do that, and what we're gonna have is our, that's not right, and that's not even the block I thought I selected. We'll have our planter like this, and we're just going to be using minimum sized farms, partly because although you can upgrade them and put different things in the filters, I've found in previous versions it's kind of difficult to make sure that you get all 9 items in your filters to be available in the inventory, and you end up having to manage them and blah blah blah. Not what I want to do. We are temporarily powering this with copper cable feeding off the solars. I say temporarily, we're going to feed these with EU. There we go. But we're going to run them off EU, but basically I'm going to upgrade that cable to something a bit more lossless, such as high voltage cable, the double insulated gold cable perhaps, or glass fiber cable. So yeah, that's what we're going to do there. Let's just give ourselves some light. Then I think, so that will farm a 3x3 area like that. So we're going to want our harvester at the back here. Excellent. And that can also be fed like so. In fact, yeah, we'll get rid of these and put one of those there. I can't get out. And that should now get power. Awesome. And then I made myself an induction furnace so that I could get the new item ducts from Thermal Expansion 3. Now, I'm going to digress a little bit. I haven't set up an ME system, or nor have I tried, because oh really, we are thinking of I was talking to Lone Wolf, and we're thinking of maybe putting in logistics pipes, which is a mod I am very interested in learning. Really? Will you not? Okay. So, that's interesting. I guess for the moment, this is all a bit temporary. Yeah, so when we get logistics pipes, I think I'm going to use those for my storage system, with chests obviously, and auto crafting system, because it's just a really cool. I kind of realise I miss from the first. One of the things I missed from the first season is seeing things ping through pipes and go off in different directions and stuff. And ME, you don't get that. Because you don't get that because it's all kind of internal, you know, it's meant to be digital and whatnot, and you know, ME is so good that why bother with another system? You know, why bother with another system? You know, ME can do it all, or pretty much. You know, you have to interface it with external machines and stuff, but there's almost no point to using any other storage solution if you've got ME in the pack. But I do. Oh, that slime. Oh no, it looked like it was rendering in front of the horse, even though it was further away. So I guess we'll just put that there, so it will drop the items in there. Yeah, so tell me I can do this with a force wrench. Yeah, there's almost no point in doing any other storage system, but I want to try using something I've not used before, because I've done loads of work with ME on previous seasons. How I had it running an automated new IC2 reactor. But yeah, anyway, so this is all a bit temporary once I get logistics pipes going, if we add it, or, you know, once I know whether, oh, I hate these guys, oh, sod. Once I know whether or not we're going to have it, I will then, you know, adjust my plans accordingly. But yeah, if we do get logistics pipes, I think I'll have to move over to using buildcraft pipes here, controlled by the logistics pipes. I don't think work with the item ducts. But for the moment, these are really, really cool because they act kind of like pneumatic tubes. So let's wrench that guy and turn it into extract mode. Now, I can't remember if we have to apply a redstone signal. No, so it extracts it nicely and throws it along here. Now, the question is, right, you can actually put stuff in there. So I'm going to have to fill that inventory with whatever crop I'm going to plant. Otherwise, it will try and throw the goodies in there along with the thingy, along with the saplings or seeds or what have you. So let's drop some of this off and grab these. I don't think I've got any more than that. Yes, I have. Beautiful. Awesome. Now, you may notice the conspicuous lack of any method of fertilization here, and that's because I've not built one. I haven't got a cow pen at the moment or any sort of livestock online, so there's no point putting it in yet. I wonder how hard those guys are. He's coming for me anyway. Oh, they don't hit hard. Ha ha. Heart to darkness? No. Okay. But also, I think it'll only really be force logs that I wish to that I'm going to thingy doodler. Tell me you don't do that. Does it draw from every? Should just draw from the first, surely. Oh, maybe it's because I dragged it all out. Yeah, that'll be what it is. Before, yeah, I know what I'm talking about, even if you don't. Right, so that should stop it chucking anything else in. Yeah, so it won't withdraw because there's no space for it. So in many respects, these item ducts are very much like the old pneumatic tubes from Red Power, which is awesome. Now, I don't think I can bone meal these because they were planted by the planter, but we'll give it a go. No. Oh well. They will eventually grow on their own. But yeah, what was I saying? Yeah, the force logs are probably the only thing I'm going to fertilize, because really at the end of the day, how much wood do you need? How much wheat do you need? Or barley? We'll see. I'm not using biofuel, so massive production is not a requirement. But yeah, we'll have one there and one here. Yeah, I think that was about right. And then I guess we'll put one in the middle here. So we'll be able to fit 6, 12, 24 of these farms in this, what will be a building. So I am going to pretty much repeat what I just did there with the planter and harvester and whatnot. And then when I've got that, I'll come back to you and I will talk about the build itself. See you in a mo. Okay, so I have yeah, I've put in half of the planters we're going to fit in to this place, but I haven't got any more. Again, running out of time to record, so I haven't got a crop in here. Apparently barley is not compatible with these, so I don't know what's going in there. And I have wheat in here. We've got oak and rubber, and I'll probably end up having to get some MFR rubber trees because I don't think the sapling drop on these guys are is high enough. Pleasingly, woohoo! I've got the 4 slogs are coming in, so that is awesome. Um, and yeah, so it's starting to come together. However, before I cut this episode, please be quiet, Buzzy Bee. Before I cut this episode, I really want to go through my plan here, and hopefully build some of it. So the idea is we are going to be using a combination of chiseled marble, probably using, you know what, I think, do I need to turn it into, I think you can make pillars out of these, marble, and then, no? Oh, that's bricks. I thought you could make pillars out of these. Marble, pillar capstone, Greek pillar, so marble pillar. Oh, right, okay. Let's quickly, oh, tell you what, can't have too many of these guys. Pop him down over here for the moment. Awesome. So a combination of pillar and some other non-pillar blocks as well. What's this pillar look like? Oh yeah, that's beautiful. Don't even need to chisel that. So a combination of these and these Japanese glass blocks. And we're going to make, let's see, we're going to do like a pillar there and then glass along till here, and then glass like this. No. Oh no, that's right, that's right. Next one's there. Like that, and eventually we're going to have doors on all sides, but we'll just make it, we'll enclose it in on 3 sides for the moment. Right, and I'll tell you what, let's build this side up a little bit so we can get a look-see from one side. Come on. So we're going to make this kind of round cylinder around our farms. And that, and that. And I guess, I'm not sure what I'm going to do around the door yet. And I think that's quite nice. It's like an old style glass where, you know, glass wasn't strong enough to have massive modern style panes of glass. And I think that works out quite nicely. So we're going to take this up around probably about mid-height on that tree, on the great wood tree. Yeah, I'll do that now and I'll bring you back in. Okay, well, I have ran out of time and out of materials. I need to go process more glass and stuff, but I really don't want to leave this episode for another day. You might all start thinking that I've disappeared. So yeah, basically this is what it looks like from one side. There's a choo-choo around here somewhere, the most noisily irritating mob in this game. That's what it looks so far. I think that might be a couple of blocks too high, to be honest. Shot it, flies. Might be a couple of blocks too high, but what we're going to do from there is we're going to dome it in, and then we're going to go up again and then put a dome on the top over the tree. So if you can imagine that, well done. However, I will get that ready to show you for next episode. From a technical standpoint, I'm stuck in a hole, but from a different technical standpoint, nice. I don't know where they come from. How they, maybe what, oak though, because the next trees are rubber. I could understand it if these were oak. That's weird. Maybe some bug with the MFR. I mean, we have had to put a patch on the server to make the forest trees work with the MFR farms. So, don't know. Rubber, lovely. And some force logs. What? Oh, and there you go, in action. Donk. And then they just disappear. Boop. So that's cool. I don't think any of this is grown. I think I need to put a water source near it because I'm not fertilizing it. Yeah. Happy with how these are going. This all needs work inside and the structure needs finishing. But as I say, I am loath to let this run into yet another day without an episode. So I want to thank you for your patience, for sticking around this week while my episodes were all late and whatnot. Yeah. Hopefully I am going to get a lot more time to play next week, and work will be a little bit more sane. And now I've got a quarry going. That was wrong. Now I've got a quarry going. Resources and materials are going to be much less of an issue. But yes, I hope you enjoyed watching. Thank you for watching, and until next time, guys, take care of yourselves.